What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I recustomize and review past DLC vehicles that didn't have good microphone quality before 2018. So as always guys, feel free to let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Turismo Classic, which I customized / reviewed back in 2017. However, I never reviewed the updated HSW upgrades for it, which released back in 2022 for current gen consoles of the game, which is PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So the Turismo Classic released with the Cunning Stunts special vehicle circuit update in April of 2017 for a price of about $700,000, which honestly is an insanely good deal for a car like this. Now the Turismo name was first introduced in GTA San Andreas, and was also featured in Chinatown Wars and GTA 4 as well. In regards to performance, this car is in the Sports Classics class and is one of the top 3 fastest cars in that class around most tracks. And then of course if you add in the HSW, it's again one of the fastest cars in that class as well. So whether you have HSW turned on or off, this is a great car to have for both scenarios. Plus it has fantastic styling, detail, and some great customization as well. This car is really the overall package. Now in terms of what the Turismo Classic is based on, is primarily based on the Ferrari F40 with some styling cues from a Testarossa as well. Just a beautiful car both in real life and of course in game as well. I think Rockstar did a phenomenal job with the model in GTA. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Turismo Classic at the LS Car Meet so we can do the HSW upgrades as well. Alright, here we are in the LS Car Meet. So again, HSW upgrade only available for current gen, which is PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. So if you're on PC, PS4, Xbox One, this HSW upgrade right here is not available for you. So anyway, for current gen, just under 900,000 for this upgrade. I mean, it's not too terrible. You know, the car itself is 700,000, then you have 900,000 in this, which turns it into an absolute monster, one of the faster cars in the game. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. So we're gonna go ahead and install that there. Armor, you got HSW brakes, bumpers, different bumper options here. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with the Classic, or with the yeah, we'll go with the Classic. Engine tunes, HSW, engine block. We got primary and secondary. We'll definitely go with a primary. Exhaust, you have carbon, chrome, titanium, and wide. Go with a chrome. Hood, you have the hood stripe, vented hood, just a single vent with a stripe, and you got a triple, racer with a stripe, the GT, and then GT with stripe. I like the regular GT, we'll do that. Lights, I think we'll leave, and we could do yellow lights to give it sort of like an older look. It's just too yellow. I think the golden, this one right here, I mean, that looks like the best, like old looking. We'll go with that one. There we go. Liveries, you have the, so this is only again for current gen, these 2 liveries. You have the HSW Racing and HSW Elite. Plates, I'll go with the Cola plate. I don't know if I have my Ferrari plate on this. Oh yeah, Rockstar hit it with their thing when they fixed. Well, that sucks. Do I have my track plate at least? I have my Lambo plate, but not my Ferrari plate. I'll put my track plate, I guess. Respray. So for this, I mean, oh, it's not, the camera is not letting me go to the front. There we go. So for respray for this, I mean, I hate to go with a stereotypical red, but I mean, there's just something about an F40 in red. To me, it's just perfect. So yeah, we're gonna just do a metallic Torino red. This already comes with a Torino Red Pro on it. I feel like I want to do like a candy red on there. That looks really good. And then secondary color is going to be our mirrors and no interior stitching. So mirrors and then any secondary options you have. I want to make that match, so we'll just do Torino red there. Trim color is going to be the interior. Definitely going to go with the Torino red there. Love that. Creme for this car goes on the doors. Okay. Sun strips. Skirts. You have secondary color skirt, which gives you like these vents. Interesting. So the primary, is that a visual? Yeah, it's like little vents. Interesting. So you can't do primary with those vents, only secondary, but thankfully we put our secondary in red already. I guess we'll put that. There's really no carbon up front, so I think definitely the secondary. So we'll do that. Spoiler upgrade. So this is, you can do no spoiler, and then you have the stock spoiler, which comes with the car when you buy it, which is interesting. But it does give you the traction benefit, as you can see. So you get the traction benefit spoiler for free. So that's kind of, I feel like every car should be like this, right? Like every car, let's say they show with a spoiler, it should come with it, right? The one they show you on the website picture, and then it has a none option, and then it removes the traction benefit. That's the way it should be. I like the fact that they did that on this car. So if you like the spoiler, and you have a specific color on it, you can still keep it and have the traction benefit. But we also have the GT wing with the carbon, sport wing, like the racing wing, kind of like the F40 LM style, and some other HSW wings here. I definitely like the GT wing, so we'll do that. Suspension, you can only lower it one click there, which I believe there's no suspension option on this car stock, so, well, non-HSW I mean. Okay, transmission, stage 3 turbo, wheels. I do love the stock wheels, but I mean they're very F40-esque. If you want a smaller diameter wheel, if you go into tuner, I believe, is it tuner? Yeah, tuner, you can do it. We can go with the 5-star, or if you want somewhere in between this size and the other one, you can go into muscle, and you have these right here, the 5-star. So you have 3 different sizes there of very similar looking wheel. To me, the stocks are super nice, but I want something a bit more like custom looking, but still of the era of this car, more like on the race car custom side. So we're gonna go into the street category, and I'm gonna throw on here the Cosmo Mark IIs, but not, I want the larger wheel. That's too small. One more like a custom look. These right here, the Cosmo Mark IIs. I think that just looks really good on this car. And I want to keep the alloy color. I feel like in black, I don't know, but I think the contrast just, I mean, it looks good, but I feel like with the alloy it looks a little better. That looks really good. I like that. We'll keep that. We could do gold, but it's only the spokes. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little much, I think. A little much. We'll keep the alloy. Windows, we're not going to do any window tints on this car, even though I feel like we could do light smoke, but I don't know, I feel like this car just looks better in general without the tints, so we'll skip that, and that's all the options there. Alright, let's go ahead and take it for a drive. I haven't driven HSW Turismo in a while. Personally, I prefer the Sterling GT a little more because it's easier to drive. It has a better exhaust note and all that, again with HSW, but oof, absolutely beautiful. Really happy with the wheels on this one. I know that the stocks are arguably better, but this is a nice, like, custom looking option as well. Alright, here we go. Jesus. Man, it's insane what HSW does to these cars. It's just incredible. Look at that. Just zooming. How long it took to brake, too. If we mid-drive. My God. First person. It just takes off. Just takes off. Wow. Brakes. Man. It's crazy how fast. I mean, just any HSW car in general. I mean, it's just insane what it does to these cars. And it kind of gets you thinking too, like, I'm pretty sure almost all the cars in GTA 6 are going to be this speed or faster. You know, they'll have more realistic speeds in general. I mean, it's just going to be insane to travel around, you know, that new map with more realistic speeds, you know, where a Bugatti does 250 and not 120. Wow. The Turismo Classic, I mean, it is a bit of a handful to drive compared to the Sterling GT. If you're not careful, the back end will snap, kind of like that. If you're not careful, that one gave me a warning. Usually, when you're on a bumpy track, the back end just snaps on you. So it's one of those cars where you have to be very, very careful, depending on just like that. See, they kind of saved it, but yeah. The Sterling GT overall, I personally prefer it. An HSW Sterling GT, but if you can only buy one, I would definitely buy this one, because when HSW is turned off, it's pretty much the king for most tracks, and when HSW is turned on, you have a really competitive top 2, top 3 HSW Sports Classic as well. So kind of checks all the boxes, has good customization, super nice interior, nice and detailed, not a generic copy paste interior. Rockstar really did this car right. The Torero, they also did a great job. The Infernus Classic that I recently re-reviewed, that one as well, they did a fantastic job. So I mean, kind of missed the level of detail Rockstar used to put into these cars. But alright, let's open all the doors and stuff here. Such a good looking car, man. Beautiful. Alright, vehicle, manage vehicles, preferences, doors, and nice. What do we got in here? Pretty good detail. Love the way that opens. Awesome. There's the interior of this car with the gated manual and everything. Wow, Grotti there. They did a really good, even the seats. Just a really good job with this car. There's the engine bay. Man, that looks good. I like the way the exhaust, they did that as well. I mean, it's just a really good car. You can't fault it anywhere. I mean, it's just very well made. It truly is a very well made car. Even if you don't install the HSW, if it's too expensive for you, this car for $700,000 is a gift. Honestly, I think it's such a good bargain for what you're getting. I mean, you're buying a Ferrari F40 in GTA essentially for under $1 million. Even, let's say we exclude HSW, all in upgrades and everything, you're a million, a little under $1 million into this car. I mean, that with upgrades, that's incredible. Now HSW, obviously, you're gonna be a lot more money into this car. You're what, like 1.5, somewhere around there, 1.6 ish. So I mean, it's definitely a lot more money, but I'm well under $2 million, even if you do all the HSW and everything. I mean, it's not too bad. Even got little struts there for the rear clam here. That's just, you never really have that detail anymore. Wow, the rear window there too. Man, good job, Rockstar. Man, I miss this level of detail. Like when every single box is checked detail wise. This is definitely, for those of you who don't own this car, highly recommend this one. Awesome car. Anyways, guys, definitely let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me customize next before 2018. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.